So they changed Apex Ranked in Season 17. Now, as a casual Apex Legends player, I really only started playing, I think, in Season 13. And I do enjoy the game a lot, but as a casual, when I seen the uproar of everyone complaining and even seeing like NRG Sweet making it to Pred without getting a single kill or even doing any damage, that did surprise me, and that is a problem. So I kind of wanted to see for myself exactly how broken it is, and my friend needed to get to silver to play with us because we're plats, and I would say I'm like a plat player at best, but I'm gonna try to push. Since it's kind of easier to get to masters, I do want to at least get the badge once just to have it, even regardless if people, you know, will shit on the badge in the future. Like, that doesn't bother me at all. I still at least think that I earned it in one way because I'm not gonna rat to the top. However, my friend needed silver and he was bronze 4. I got home from work and was like, you know what, I'm gonna help him get to silver. But I had no interest in actually playing. I was tired and I wanted to edit a video. So I started editing, then I queued up for a ranked game. Got into a game, muted the squad, and do not do this, even though I know there's people that queue up and do this, but just know that your teammates will hate you every single time. We don't like this. No one likes this. But I queued up, muted the squad, chose Lifeline and Kings Canyon, and went to just a random part of the middle of the map by Market and just kind of chilled in a corner for, you know, like, I don't even really know how long. I just know that I went there, had circle control, and decided to start editing. I was editing the entire time for the most part. I looked back and I finally started losing the circle, I think by the second, you know, pull, and then I had to start rotating, and I was rotating, had really nothing. Like, I think I had blue armor, finally grabbed a gun on the way on my rotation, then found another spot and chilled for a second. As you know, once you get to 10th place, you automatically get 20 points. Now, obviously, in, you know, probably bronze and silver, this doesn't really matter. The flat rate for going into rank, the entry cost is only minus 35 until you get to 10th, and then you automatically get plus 20 in every single rank. Now, obviously, if you want to balance it out and make it better, you should probably higher the entry cost by a lot. And considering how many points you get just based off of winning, which, don't get me wrong, how they gift points in this new system, I do agree with, because I do think the main goal in a battle royale should be to win the game. It shouldn't be like, if you want to get a whole bunch of kills, that's up to the person, and you don't really need to get kills. And obviously, you know, the point is to eliminate certain people, but you don't have to be, you know, AC or It's Timmy dropping 20 bombs every single game. Like, the common casual's not dropping 20, they're not getting 4K badges. That's just how it is. And while I do agree those players also shouldn't be able to make it to masters, I will say I do agree with just being able to gain points as long as you get to the end. Now, I mean, obviously rat spots, they need to, at least somehow, some way, they need to make these rat spots that people do get into that are kind of almost impossible to even spot people. They need to make those out of bounds. Like, that's the thing that needs to happen. But obviously you can't really make every single corner out of bounds, and that's the reason why we have bloodhounds, seers, and all of them to scan, and even survey beacons to scan where people are. But there definitely should be some fine tuning in terms of figuring out how to make this system actually work, because, you know, since I've been playing since season 13, I've seen the system not this broken, I should say, but it definitely has gone from prioritizing kills to prioritizing placements to trying to do a mixture of both, and they've tried to figure it out so many different times, and this one has to be their worst attempt ever. But I feel like it has potential. They just have to figure out how to fix it. So let me know down in the comment section below how you would go about fixing this. Would you higher entry fee cost? Obviously that needs to happen, because 35 across the board is not a good idea at all. But also, should you get less points once you hit 10th place? Should it be, I feel like there's more promoted ratting to get to 10th before people actually start playing. So maybe you can like kind of fine tune how much points you get. I don't know, they'll figure it out though. Maybe the community needs to also, instead of just complaining the whole time, they actually need to, you know, throw ideas out there. Not that Respawn is really known for fixing issues that need fixing, but we definitely need more constructive criticism rather than just blind criticism. But on to the gameplay that you guys are seeing. I literally was editing the entire time without even looking at the game. I'd rotate, go back to editing. I'd rotate, go back to editing. I'd pick up a gun just to be prepared. I armor swapped and I think I got around to purple armor, and the next thing I know, I am left in like 5 squads left. I try to find her. I got shot by an Ash at some point, which I think that was before I got the purple, but I got shot by Ash, had to get out of that. They didn't push, so next thing I know, I was able to rotate past the wall and just hid, and then went back to editing until Lifeline decided to say there's 1 squad left. When I heard that, I was like, all right, win or lose, I already have, I think it's like 150, maybe 175, I'm not sure, but I know it's like 150 plus points that I've already obtained through doing absolutely nothing. Teammates left makes sense. I would leave, you know, the teammate too. I feel like, well, there's no way to really counter that, but just never do this to your teammates. I just didn't feel like playing. I got off of work and I needed my friend to silver. Which, little update on that, we couldn't even play with our friend because I didn't know you had to be gold to play with plats. I really didn't know the entire system because in like Call of Duty and other games, if you're silver, you can still play with plats. So I thought that was the same for Apex, but it was not. But knowing that it was a 1v3 situation, I decided to finally push out, and lo and behold, they were just now getting a res off. I was able to crack a fuse and the Ash. I think I even downed the fuse first. I swapped to the car and then downed the Ash. And the Pathfinder is so far away because he was probably busy healing up because he just got rezzed. And he was far away that I was able to get out within an inch of my life, bat up real quick, and then prepare for the final fight. And I had the car. I missed a little bit, but hit the majority of my shots to the point where I was able to do enough damage to reload. He was ass, completely ass, was missing every single shot. And, you know, it's probably because it was a silver lobby. And I was really tired, not expecting to even win the fight. And I was going into the game not expecting to even get to maybe a top 9, top 8. But I put down a 1v3 to win the game, and then there's a whole, I think, 200 points, maybe 250 for the 3 kills. I'm not entirely sure, but I know I got enough progress to get him to silver towards the end of that game, which is hilarious because of the fact of I was able to get so much points without even having to think about playing the game. I was editing a video. Think about what I'm doing right now. I'm probably editing this video. Picture me doing that and just having Apex in the background and I'm not even touching the control. That's fundamentally broken. There shouldn't be any rank system in any game where you can just not pay attention to the game and just simply walk to get points. And that is a problem with Apex Season 17 ranked. That is the one issue that as a casual, I really didn't see and really wasn't even paying much attention to because, I mean, I don't really care as much when I hear a lot of people complain about the game because I don't play it enough. But I decided to look into it and, you know, get a little data for myself. And yeah, it's pretty absurd and definitely needs fixing. Hopefully they fix it. If not by the halfway point of this season, they need to fix it by next season because there's not really many people happy except probably for the players that would never be in Masters getting to Masters. There's more Masters in this season of Apex and I think there's ever been, if that data reigns true with what I've read. But I mean, I'm also going to attempt, but I'm not ratting my way there. But I can definitely see that it's a lot easier because I mean literally the game plan for probably most casuals is loot up, don't even prioritize fighting, get to 10th place, and then maybe start getting more aggressive to then win some fights and try to get to top 5. And that's good enough progress for you on the day, and then just keep doing that. Now, given if you do that, I mean, you do need to play a lot probably to get to Masters, but yeah, it's just a system that needs some tuning for sure. But let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Don't worry, I'm not ratting the entire time to get to Masters or whatever it may be. Literally only did this as an experiment, also to get my friend to silver, even though it was in vain in the end because we couldn't even play with each other, which is insane that I did not know that prior. But I guess if I'd known that, I wouldn't have been able to find out exactly how ridiculous this rank system is. But if you guys did enjoy this video, if you did, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.
are the Apex champions.